But geez, come on, we're the RDDs. You had to hear at least a couple of our songs on the radio. People do listen to the radio still, right? It's not all online yet, is it? Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Rising Star 2, where we're pacing back and forth in the apartment of the ridiculous decorative Daves because your beloved band leader, guys, accidentally booked the longest tour ever. I meant to book a 2-week tour. I accidentally booked a 2-month tour. So all of December and virtually all of January, we are out on the road in, by the way, the middle of nowhere. Well, the middle of nowhere if you're based in Boston. I mean, we're going to be in New Mexico, we're going to be in Texas, we're going to be in Oklahoma. Those are states that just don't exist to East Coasters like ourselves. But that's where we're going on the Assorted Hats tour. As we may note, we're all wearing hats now. Except for me, because I didn't want to defocus from my amazing David Bowie look. And then someone in the comments reminded me that Bowie rocked a fedora more than once in his career. Thin White Duke era and the Serious Moonlight era. Rocked a fedora both times. So we might investigate a hat for me, but again, I don't want to defocus from this. Everyone else looks amazing, though. Shut up, Brad. It's a great hat. Brad, it's a British police officer hat. You could not look more awesome. I think probably the best thing we can do in the short term is just beef up a few of our songs that we're not exactly 100% at. We're going to be out on the road for a very long time, so we may as well make sure that we're good at the songs we want to take out on the road. Let's give ourselves, say, 4 days of practice and see where that puts us. Well, it puts the Carrot album up 76 positions, our untitled second album, which our fans are calling the Carrot album because of the cover there, puts that up 76 positions, 811. More importantly, you're in 1388 in royalties, and Rebecca got a little kickback to that too because she contributed on some of those songs. Unfortunately, I Have No Face and I Must Rock is falling, but you know what? That album is very old at this point. Oh, hi, Elton. You've completed booking the Assorted Hats tour. Yeah, sorry about the long one on that, Elton. That was bit of a misclick on my end. Sorry you had to work really, really hard at that, but thank you. I see you've added some more dates. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Elton. Really appreciate that. Now, despite 4 days in the practice space, everyone is still perfectly happy about things. Alicia, you look amazing. You are totally rocking this whole, skater thing that you're doing right now. And I'm going to tell you, I'm here for it. I am living what you're selling right now. Buying what you're selling, living what you're giving. Anyway, I'm wicked into your look, Alicia. You're welcome. Well, you know what? Let's just keep the practice up then. Let's just keep going here. How about we did another, say, 3 days of You know what? Give it 4. Give it 4. Everyone's really, really happy right now. I know we get very, very bored sitting around the practice space, but I think everyone's learning to cope with this. They're all very, very excited about they're not that excited about the long tour. We really weren't planning on doing this. And we've got another record to put out. Eventually. We have, unfortunately, I know, Brad, we don't bow down to the man, we're bowing down to the man. The suits and ties have got us wrapped up in another record contract because it's the only way we can get our material out to a wider audience. Our little EP that we only sell at gigs, it's not really taking off, is it, Brad? If we're honest about things, and we are. Let's go, you know what, who's playing right now? What's going on tonight? What could we go do while we kind of chill out and get ready for the tour? Tomorrow night, we could go see the Young Growths. Seen them before. I think we played with them a few times. There's a bunch going on tomorrow. Not too much going on tonight. Boy, I'd love to get into that Battle of the Bands. But you know what? We are just too good. They won't let us in. No, not the RDDs. They're just going to walk away with that award, staple it to their wall like they have all the many other awards that they've won. Ooh, I guess we're not going to do much at all. We need to drive to Wyoming. I have no idea how to drive to Wyoming except go west and figure it out as we go along. Or we could fly. We could fly tomorrow, or we could drive today. Boy, that is going to be a lot of gas money. Guys, do we think, Dr. Sissy, Alicia, huddle up here. Do we think we can survive in the van together for 3 days straight? I'm going to go with a loose yes. I'm going to be the only one that drives because I'm the only one who's allowed to drive the Canada van. So we're going to have to make some stops at motels that'll, you know what, we're going to be fine. We're driving to Wyoming, kids. No, I don't have any idea where Wyoming is either. Dr. Sissy, could you Google this one? Well, good news is it's just a straight line. Apparently there's some sort of tunnel around this lake where we can just drive right through it. Whew, 2,143 miles. It's going to cost us $11.38 to get there in gas. That sounds about right, actually, and a few motels on the way. Yeah, I could see that. It's going to cost us a heck of a lot more if we flew, though. Yeah, we better... We're going to take the cheap route on this one. Ashton is kicking in with his business sense there, going, you know what? Spend the gas money. Spend the gas money. So this is what Wyoming looks like these days, huh? Cheyenne, Wyoming. All right, well, what's around here? Anything good? We got a deluxe music place over there, a hotel over here. We're going to hang out at the Wandering Space where we've got our gig. This is a whole new audience, guys. Whole new group of people here in Cheyenne, Wyoming who have faces and therefore need to get them rocked off. Oh yeah, we got to work this town. I'm not seeing a single RDD shirt here yet, and that's got to change. I do see Freddie Mercury is here, which is excellent. I appreciate that, Freddie. What are you rocking, a Slayer shirt? Yeah, I can feel that. I know where you're coming from on that one. All right, let's get our gig done here. Let's see what we're going to do. I forget who we're opening with again. I'm sure they're delightful people. 9 songs. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Ooh, that late night hat party, Alicia. Comment section came in on that. That is dark. I said to you I wasn't gonna archive that, but that is some brutal stuff there. We're a little more into rocking out, Alicia. No, I'm not saying you can't talk about sensitive subjects. You absolutely can. But does it fit our audience? Because we're a little more about rocking and having fun, and boy, you put in some dark material in there. Boy, it is going to take us more than a few gigs just to pay off the gas money that it took to get to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Somebody drove down, though. So one of our fans drove down from the East Coast, or drove across, I guess, from the East Coast. Yeah, because it's just basically a straight line west. And made the show. So hopefully they'll kind of follow us on tour. Maybe do kind of a Grateful Dead thing where they just follow us around on tour. What's next after this? Denver, Colorado. Okay, well, where does Denver, Colorado live? Pull out the Google thing again, Dr. Sissy. Oh, good. That one's just across the mountains. Yeah, that's, wow, that's still some money to get there, though. We might be sort of fundamentally operating at a loss driving around for this tour. And we've taken some wear and tear to the van. That's fine. We can get that fixed up somewhere. I'm sure there's somewhere around. Where are we again? Denver? Okay. Is that the skiing place? No, that's Aspen. No, I'm just having the conversation about it, Dr. Sissy. I'm saying we might want to move to Denver so we can change managers to Axel Lash, because that is possibly the most metal name for a manager I've ever heard in my life. I kind of want to work with him just for that. No, we'll keep the manager we've got. He's doing great work. I'm just kind of bumming around looking for a garage where we could get the Canada van repaired. Not immediately seeing anything, but there's got to be something around here somewhere. There we go. Brian's Garage. That'll do the trick. Okay, how much is it going to cost us? $15.35 to repair the Canada van. It is very poor condition, though, only 61%. Look what we did to that front end. All right, fix it up. Yeah, we're fundamentally losing money on this tour so far. Let's see if we can pick it up. Well, we ain't picking it up on that gig. Wow, when you say slow night at the merch counter, you ain't kidding. We sold a single shirt. We made $15 on that. We drove all the way to Colorado for $15 with the Emerald Octopuses. Well, we are very happy. That's kind of worth it right there. All right, where are we off to next? Colorado again. All right, a different part of Colorado. Wait a minute. The Obedient Hospital? We playing in a hospital? We doing charity gigs now? Because I ain't into charity gigs. I want to get paid. I am well aware of how much money we're losing, Ashton. Don't pull out your business sense and start quoting me numbers here. Yes, we should have called it the Hemorrhaging Money Tour. We can't even afford to buy any more assorted hats right now. I mean, I say that. We've got almost $100,000, but we're bleeding money. on this tour. Absolutely bleeding money. The Obedient Hospital better be a huge payoff here. It's not going to be a huge payoff. Oh, I like your shorts. Those are fun. Yeah, that one guy is still just following us around. Good. Good, we've got a Grateful Dead thing going on. He's just going from show to show, living his life with the RDDs. Little better at the merch counter. Okay, 23 shirts sold. Good, little bit better there. I mean, I know we're in a part of the country that, well, we've never heard of for a start, and also has no idea who we are. But geez, come on, we're the RDDs. You had to hear at least a couple of our songs on the radio. People do listen to the radio still, right? It's not all online yet, is it? Dr. Sissy, I see you have a level up. Talk to me. Let's get you a little bit in playing, couple more in writing music. No, Brad, I'm not threatening your position in the band. Just she's very, very funky, and we're not. And then another one into that production, and another one. Because when that record does come out, you're going to be basically in charge of that. Where are we heading to here? Doodly-doo, New Mexico. Okay, great. And that just spent all the money that we made at the last gig driving through the mountains. Okay, what does Albuquerque have to offer? Damien's music. Fair enough. Actually, we should probably back the van up here. We should probably just take a quick stop at a music store and make sure everyone's got the gear that they need. Yeah, Ashton, you've got a decent quantity of strings, but I'm going to give you a few more just to get through the tour here. It's not going to hurt. Just have an assorted selection here. Yeah, Brad, you're down. What are you out of here? What's going on? Got drumsticks. Is it the drum heads again? You often go through those. Stop smashing things. And if you're going to smash things, do it nicely, like our song said. All right, drum heads. What's good? How about the Evans? Writing music. You're already awesome at that. Have a few that have stage presence. And nothing else, apparently. All right, just stage presence. Hey, you might as well grab some of these. They got a good endorsement value there, so grab those. Nothing really going on with those ones. That's fine. Dr. Sissy, how are you fixed for, like, strings? Yeah, you don't have a lot of strings, do you? Let's get that kicking along there. What's good? What's in the expensive section here? They're very expensive, and they don't seem to do anything at all. 2 playing, 4 writing music. Sure, have a couple of those. You know what? While we're here, and it's cheap, let's just refurbish everything that we got. I know we did that before we left for the tour, but it's not going to hurt us to keep everything up to snuff. Now, it looks like our gig is around the corner here at Jake's Bar. Now, I don't know where we are either. It's somewhere west. I think we're in a mountain. I'm going to do something a little radical with our gigs. I'm actually going to pull Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians off the list because it's already 100 popularity. We can't get this thing any more popular than it is right now, so we may as well bring in something different. I know, the French Canadians are going to go a little sad about that. I'm hoping there aren't a lot of French Canadians in Albuquerque. I can't imagine that they are. Now, what do we want to bring in instead? Maybe We Almost Didn't Suck. We're very, very good at playing it. And it's actually, I mean, it's not our highest quality, but it's got a decent quality to it. Blitzstring Buck Naked Busker, same deal. We can play it pretty well, and it's not completely terrible quality. Sorry about the sync. That is super, super high quality. We're not as good at playing it. We'll have to remember to practice that, but yeah, let's bring that in and bump that up. Yep, that one guy still following us around. This is just great. Sir, you are our #1 fan. Absolute #1 fan. If I meet you, I will buy you a hat. I assure you of that. Whew, yeah, slow night at the merch counter. Indeed, we made $9. We made $9 for that gig. Nine single-digit numbers, okay? We had like a $20,000 payday. We wrote a song about it. Now we're into single digits. It looks like we've actually got a day off after this, too. So we got to be in Amarillo, Texas, and then we stay in Texas for, well, half a week, basically. Saturday through Wednesday, we're in Texas. And then we got to get out to New York. Good, that's a theater gig. Not even part of the tour. We had that booked ages ago. Yeah, nice theater gig. That'll bump up our payday a little bit. All right, so we're going to go hang out in Texas for about a week and see what happens. Nothing really to do until tomorrow, so I checked us into Janet's hotel here. We are all max inspiration. We may as well write a song while we're here. Start getting some stuff ready for that next album. Really surprise the fans with some brand new fresh material. Let's see what we got cooking around in the ideas tank, gang. Ooh, I got some good ideas about atheism that I might want to combo here. If I combine this, I got a 20. I actually already had one of those, but it's nice to have another one. You know what? I'll bank one of those. That's fine. We're taking out Alicia's late night lyrics because those are way too dark, Alicia. I'm sorry. I want to be a more inclusive RDD experience, but that stuff was, no, we can't put that kind of thing out. I've still got some awesome outer space lyrics. I'm gonna bank those just in case outer space comes back into style. What is atheism is really, really good right now for attitude. Yeah, I should put that in. Where did that go? Yeah, 20 on atheism, and I've actually got another one to spare if I needed it. All right, what does that leave me for, say, melodies? Dr. Sissy, great. You can come in on the melody here. Excellent. What have we got for a riff and some rhythm? Brad can come in on the rhythm, or Dr. Sissy could come in on the rhythm. Not a lot going on with the riff. We're not going to be able to use Brad's awesome 25 riff here unless we change the melody to, what do we need? The little circly thing? Okay. Well, Ashton could come in on the melody. Alright, if I switch you for you, then I can use Brad's amazing riff, and I can still get Dr. Sissy in on the rhythm. Okay, so everyone, Alicia is kind of locked out of this one, and me, for that matter, except for these awesome atheism lyrics. Anyway, long story short, it's a pretty inclusive one. It's going to be decent quality, 49 quality out of that. Little tricky to play, but we'll kind of cope with that. We're not rolling it out immediately anyway. We're going to spend quite a bit of time practicing this before we do anything with it at all. Now, what is it? We haven't done a medium energy song in a while. What about Long Week in Texas? Because that's what we've got ahead of us right now. Just bumming around Texas doing some low-rent gigs here. Let's finish writing this song. There we go. Everyone gets some XP except Alicia. Sorry, Alicia. Come up with something more fun and we'll include you. Upon me rests the book of knowledge. It tells of eternity with no end. Atheism is just a gift from me. Well, they fought through Texas and Kansas. Really, I had to wedge Kansas in there? We haven't even been there yet. The lights, they like to chill out once a week. Texas is the American year. Why the Texas winds carry it over and over and over and over again. Right, so I really am playing to the Texans here. I rolled into Texas and said, we need a song about Texas, and I was not messing around with this. The atheism thing just kind of gets thrown to the side. I'm not even sure I could print the word Texas this many times in my real-world life. All right, well, you know what? I said we weren't going to roll this song out. I gotta feel Texans are gonna go nuts for this thing. Can I find my one fan who keeps following us around? Maybe got a shirt on or something, rocking an RDD shirt? No, okay. All right. No, I know, guys. I said we weren't gonna pull the song out because we don't know how to play it, but I just want to see, well, long story short, how it plays out. So let's pull out We Offer No Medical Assistance. That's fine. Let's bring in Long Week in Texas. I know people are going to hate it because we don't know how to play it. I totally understand that. I just want to see how it's going to fly and if this is going to be another French-Canadian thing. Yep, that guy's still here, still following us around on tour. Wow, we made a huge $85 from that, huh? $85. That did not even pay for the motel we just stayed at. 16 shirts sold, that's not bad. And 3 copies of Rocking the Aliens, our little EP that is only available here at a gig. We're happy. We're a little bit more popular in Texas. Told you guys, write a song about Texans. The Texans are into that. Oh, and a good week for album sales, too. Both of our albums shooting up a little bit in the charts there. We're in El Paso, Texas, which is apparently still part of Texas. Are we supposed to be here? Hang on, guys. Are we supposed to be here? Oh, we're supposed to be here tomorrow. Okay, well, we'll just grab a hotel then. Now, over in Midland, Texas, and apparently the drive over really beat the heck out of the van. It is just crawling along now. We do have a gig here tonight, but I gotta find a garage. We are just bleeding on this tour. I mean, it's fun, and it's great, and we're seeing other parts of the country, but holy moly, the money is not really working out here. Okay, how much is this going to cost us? $1,100. Okay, well, Ashton did negotiate $309 off the repairs. Good job, man. Good job. All right. Canada van back up and running, and our gig is sort of just down the street here. $13. Yep. $13 for that gig. That fan's still here, though. He's got to be spending even more than us. I can't even imagine how much money he's spending in gas to follow us around every day. 1 shirt sold. Well, we're a little tiny bit happier, I guess. Now, I don't know where Lubbock, Texas is either. I'm not even sure that people live here. Mick Jagger lives here, apparently. He's got a garage. Where were you 10 minutes ago, Mick? We could have used your help with the engine. No, I don't know if there's anyone here. I have no idea if anyone's going to show up, Brad. I don't know what to tell you. We're going to go to the outstanding attraction here in Lubbock, Texas. Good news, we're back on the East Coast after this, though. Okay, sir, now it's just getting a little creepy. You have followed us gig to gig. Every single gig, you have been there. It's getting a little beyond awesome fan, and it's getting a little more into celebrity stalker. Just saying. This is starting to sound like the opening of a Criminal Minds episode. All right, team, let's get out of Texas. We have done our duty to the Texans, and we need to get... Well, I say we need to get to New York. We definitely do. How long is it going to take us to get there? We'll get there on Saturday. Wow, we're just going to make it in time. Again, we could fly, but we can't afford that now. The hemorrhaging money tour is not working out well financially for us, so... we're going to drive to New York. Now, you are right, Alicia. It is great to be back on the East Coast here. And also, I might add, headlining our own gig. This is the kind of stuff we are bred for. Those little rinky-dink tours that we've been doing down in Texas and I was going to say south, but it's basically west. Lubbock. I remember we were in Lubbock recently. That's about all I can tell you. And we wrote a song about Texas. But this is where we should be. No, we're building up our rep out there. All right, the East Coast knows us. The East Coast loves us. Canada loves us, especially the French Canadians. But the West, they don't know the RDDs like everyone else does. So we're just spreading our rep. It'll be better. Let's go do an awesome, amazing theater gig. Now that's a little more like it. 13,000 some odd dollars. Packed the place. Sold out crowd. 1,500 fans in attendance in 1,500 seats. That is what I'm talking about. 85 shirts sold, 11 copies of Rockin' the Alien, 33 copies of our Untitled second album, even sold a few copies of I Have No Face and I Must Rock. I'm not sure to whom. If you're an RDD fan and you don't own that album, then you're not much of an RDD fan. We're happy. We're inspired. That's the kind of gig that we do. See, Ashton was so excited about that, he leveled up. What's your deal, man? What do you got going on? You know what? That business thing, you do get us some good discounts every now and then, so put a couple of points into that, and, you know what? Have a point in lyrics. Why not? Why not? Now, where are we off to next? What's the next deal? Back to Texas. All right. Abilene. Anyway, we're back to Texas. And then... more Texas. Boy, Texas is big, isn't it? I know that. I'm not completely ignorant of geography, just mostly ignorant of geography. And I know Texas is really, really huge. Oklahoma for another week, and then we're into the next month. All right, well, I think the best thing, honestly, we could do is we're going to need to get on the road. We can't... It's going to take us days to get to Texas, so... sorry, guys, we are getting right back in the van. And we just made it in time, too. The second album does nothing at all, and I Have No Face dropped a little bit. Yeah, we just made it in time. Took us 3 days to drive down here, so we gotta roll right into this gig. I know, guys, I'm tired, too, but hey, be happy spending that money we just made in New York. Oh, God, he's still following us. He knows we're here. I thought taking time off in New York we would have shaken him, but no. That one guy, I think we should call the cops, Ashton. I think you're right. I think this is a serious matter. No, just get in the van. We're getting out of here. He's around by the back door. No, he won't see us if we leave right now. No, there was a motel right there. Zoe's Motel. Okay, just pull in. I'll put the van out back. Just go in and get us a room, Ashton. Is he out there? Is he out? I think he's gone. No, it's super, super creepy, Alicia. I know. He's at every single show. Just sort of smiling at us from the front row. No, I don't think he's out there. I think we shook him. All right, that is probably an excellent place to call it on Rising Star 2 for today. We got some more time to spend in Texas, and then we're into the second half of the tour. The accidental 2-month hemorrhaging money tour. You know what? It's getting the name out there. It's getting the songs out there. It's building up a whole new fan base in another part of the country. So we'll call it on Rising Star 2 for today. We'll pick up some more of this again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. They're stealing Jurgen! They're stealing Jurgen again! Once again, Jurgen is the Aquaman of our colony! Wait, can I take off my mohawk? Hang on. I can take off my mohawk. I'm wearing a wig. Oh, I got an achievement for decorating. It's about time, video game world.
I have a cylinder. I broke Dave.
Broke Dave.
Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back. I just dropped my controller.
Oh my goodness.